Hi everyone, so this is my fourth vlog and I decided to create this video because I wanted to share with you how I was able to study in South Korea. For this video, I basically created 4 objectives in why you should choose to study in South Korea. Second one is quick background on myself. Of course, at least I need to introduce myself since I have not done any videos about it. And aside from that, I will also talk about the ways to study in South Korea, like the options that you have if you want to go there. And the last one is the application process. First of all, why you should choose to study in South Korea. Based on my own experience, I would say that South Korea is one of the best countries in the world. If we talk about their economy, it's the 11th largest in the world. I really like how convenient the life is in South Korea. From the transportation system, as well as to other government services, everything is fast and everything is convenient. If you consider stepping out of your comfort zone, then going to South Korea is really the best option for you. I believe that it's really best for each and every one of us to try different things and to try new things. And going out of your home country is something that will really open your eyes and give you a more globalized perspective of the world. Also, if you want to experience a new culture, it's recommended. Going to South Korea will really blow your mind when it comes to, experiencing other language, culture, tradition, as well as, the things that they have that you technically don't practice in your home country. I was really excited when I first went to South Korea last 2014, and it's priceless. The experience that you will get from learning about other people, as well as how they greet each other, how they eat, how they drink together. It's really different, and I'm sure that it's going to be a worthy experience for you. And the next one is high standard of living. Security, safety, convenience. I would check all those boxes and really recommend South Korea. And last but not the least, of course, is you are planning to study in South Korea. The main reason should be their high quality of education. They study a lot and they learn a lot in school, as well as after school for Koreans. They usually go to Hagwon, or the academy, to learn English. And it's really interesting, to know that there are people who work harder than the usual, and it's mind-blowing. So those are the reasons for me why you should choose to study in South Korea. For the next item, quick background on myself. So my name is Sherwin. My channel name is Winsong. I just kind of played with my name, and I looked for a unique word, and I saw Winsong. And why did I go to South Korea? Well, first of all, I worked in South Korea for 3 years. I started 2015. I went home 2 months ago, and I will go back to South Korea in September for the fall semester. I was able to get a scholarship, and it's something that will give you monthly allowance, as well as they will pay all of your tuition fees and all your school fees. So yeah, next is ways to study in South Korea. There are different ways for you to go to South Korea to pursue your education. As far as I know, the first one is through regular admission. It means that you will be enrolling as a regular student, and you will be shouldering for the expenses for that admission. The next one is exchange student. This is something that I'm not really familiar with because I've graduated from university 8 years ago, and I really don't know about the process for exchange student, but I heard a lot of people going to South Korea through this program. I think it has something to do with your university and the universities that you're partners with in South Korea. The last one is under scholarship programs, and this is something that I was able to get into I am very thankful that I was able to get a scholarship because again, there's no need for me to pay for anything aside from maybe, I think it was like $200 for the orientation fee and for the student council fee. But aside from that, for the tuition fee, which is $7,000 per semester, and my other miscellaneous fees, all of those are being shouldered by my sponsor, which is again the corporation that I mentioned earlier. So okay, let's talk about the application process. So for exchange students, if you are currently in university or if you are graduating from high school, I strongly recommend that you coordinate with the International Affairs Office of your current school or your current university, because each school they have a different guideline, and it also depends on the partner school that they have in South Korea. For the regular admission, basically the first thing that you need to check is the website of the university that you would like to study at. For example, like my university, which is Solgang University, they are offering regular admission for international students, and they do have like the list of requirements that you can see on the website. So I encourage you to check the website of the university that you're interested in, and create the print the checklist and prepare the requirements. And I want to strongly emphasize that money is needed. It's very costly if you want to go under regular admission, and I think it's the fastest way, but it's also the most expensive way to get admitted. And last one, for the scholarship. There are different types of scholarships, and first of all, it depends on the university again. It's really case-to-case basis. But for most of the universities, they have the internal scholarships, which is something that you need to check on their website again. And it works like it's like grade basis. It depends on the GPA that you got from the previous semester, and they will give you like a range of the percentage for the scholarship. Let's say if you got like 3.0 out of 4.5, then you can get like 25% of tuition discount, something like that. They also have scholarships depending on your language proficiency level. Like for me, I was able to get IELTS, TOEIC, and TOEFL. So it's very important for you to start preparing the language certificates as well. The second one is for the government-offered scholarship. I know 2 government scholarship programs, but the other one is for government employees in your home country. So if you are, let's say, a professor in a state university, or if you work in a government institution, then you can get the KOICA, that's KOICA scholarship, and they also have a different set of requirements that you can check on their website. The second government supported scholarship that I know is the most famous one, and it's something that I also applied for this year, but unfortunately I didn't really pass. It's called the KGSP, or the Korean Government Scholarship Program. Basically, they offer tuition fee, free tuition fee, as well as they give monthly allowance, which is around, I guess, 800,000 won for undergraduate and 900,000 won for postgraduate students. Government offered scholarships are very competitive. Depends on the certain number of limit of the headcount per country. Like, for example, in the Philippines for this year, the graduate program only can accept 15 students. And the last one, we have the private scholarships, and this is something that's the same with the scholarship that I was able to get. I first checked the website of POSCO. I will link it down below, and it will tell you all the requirements that you have to submit for you to be able to get the scholarship. And for me, I actually applied at the university first because it's the process of my scholarship, And once you pass the university, then you can be recommended to hostel, but it's not 100%. So I think out of maybe 50 students, like only 5 to 10 students were recommended to hostel. And for our university, only 4 of us passed for this year. So I will put all the links down below as far as the scholarship programs that I know. And if you have other questions, please let me know. I know that this video is only about the basic information for studying in South Korea, so I would like to know your questions so that I can create a separate video about your questions. Let's say if you want to learn more about KGSB, or if you want to learn more about the scholarship that I was able to get, then please let me know, and please subscribe, and I will catch you later.